to go on live stream. Uh, me and my husband decided to open like a couple early Christmas gifts, and usually we have a tradition where we wait until Christmas Eve and then we open a Christmas gift early. Today, which some people don't know this, but people who live in the Midwest, they probably have heard about it, but we actually have had an ice storm yesterday and today. And it's actually, I think, still raining right now. And so, unfortunately, like if you guys watch my live stream yesterday, my husband has been trying to test for a new car, and he can't even test drive one today because there's an ice storm. So it's pushing him back, which stressful event, understandable. So we're just having an at-home day. We went grocery shopping yesterday, thank God. Otherwise, that would have been screwed up, and we would have been with like limited food because it was like the end of the week. We go grocery shopping like on the weekend. But good thing we got it done and we have food and we're safe and everything. But for everybody else, we're praying that they're safe. They get food if they didn't yesterday, and that no power goes out because on the news, I guess here they were saying that there could be power outages due to like the ice freezing on the power lines. So anyways, when we opened our gifts today, I actually got this for my husband, which I'm super excited about. They're called the Ascension Oracle Connect to Your Sacred Light cards by Nari, I think is how you pronounce her name. So I'm going to open them up and I'm going to show you guys a couple. And I'm actually going to pull some of these cards on probably tomorrow on the full moon because tomorrow is technically the full moon. Even though the moon has been full for like a couple days, it's looked completely full. The full moon is actually tomorrow. So I am going to be pulling these. So look at how pretty the side is, first of all. So the side of them are like really shiny. They have a really shiny like side to them. It's gold, but you can't really see it in the phone because well, you kind of can. If I go like that, you can see the side. But so and then here again for the person that just joined, here's the front of them. I just got these for Christmas. But okay, so here's some of the cards. Ascending Soul. Look at how pretty that is. Um, Presence. And I'm not going to show all of them. I'm only going to show a couple. Vulnerability is power. And then look at how pretty this one is. Heart flower. And then I'm going to like kind of show you guys. So it comes with 30, hold on a second. 30 something, but let me see for sure. 36. It comes with 36 cards. So, and then here's how the back of them look. So the back's kind of cool too. It's like a golden. And then it comes with, like most card decks come with, it comes with like a guidebook. So you can actually read each card in depth besides the stuff that you sense or pick up. But nonetheless, this is where I thought this was really cool. So besides telling you about what the card means, on the bottom here, it shows what charkas the card is having you work on. So for this card, it's the root and the heart charka. I don't know how to pronounce this one, but I know what it is, so don't laugh at me. And then the orange and yellow one I always get mixed up, but the yellow one's solar plexus. And so and then if you switch it to a different card, hold on a second. Like for an example, this one, you can see it just works on the root. And then if I go one more example I'll do. If I go to this card, it works on all the Charkas. So pretty cool. My husband got me that as a Christmas gift. He got me other things, but we just wanted to open some small stuff just because of the snowstorm. And then he opened up one of his gifts and he got the, what is it called, honey? I know. Okay, if you guys grew up in the 90s like we did, born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s like we did, you guys would remember these. But he got the MTV Moon Man Award Lego set, which is really cool. Look at that. It's actually life size, by the way, just for any of you guys who are into Legos and you're wanting to purchase one of these. It's actually like life size. So he's putting together his Lego set right now. So he got that. And of course he got more too, but we both did, but we're waiting till Christmas obviously. So here they are, him and our son are putting it together right now.
Hello,
TV.
Yeah. So they're putting this award Lego set here it is. Gotta get this out of the way. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then we were gonna make gingerbread houses too, but unfortunately when we went grocery shopping we weren't using our heads and we knew about the ice storm, which is the ridiculous part, but we didn't go off and get the gingerbread house stuff because we weren't using our heads, so because we could have been doing that today. But instead I think we're just gonna relax. My son's playing this game. I don't know what it is. Hold on a second. Right there.
Oh, Mom, stop.
Zelda something. I don't know what exactly it's called. I'm a gamer, but I'm not like a gamer like a new age gamer. I like this. Here, I'm going to turn the camera again to show you guys what I like. I like the old school Nintendo, as you can see there. I still have my old one. And I also like the PlayStation 3. And we have the PlayStation 3, 4, 5, and the Nintendo Switch. I'm a big fan of the Nintendo Switch, but I don't really like Zelda or any of that, just
Mom,
because I don't.
Zelda was on the old Nintendo.
No,
OG.
You're not letting me finish. I like Zelda, but I like the old one. I don't like the new ones. I don't understand like a lot of that stuff. But so like I said, they're building that. I'm just gonna chill. I'm probably gonna clean a little bit just because don't like sitting down for a long amount of time. My son's playing his video games. My daughter's kind of drawing and just doing things on her phone because she is a exceptional artist. She draws like anime, some anime stuff, but she draws like cats and different characters and stuff like that. She actually has her own art page, so very proud of her. She actually did this peacock over there. Honey, you want to hand that to me? Since I can't. I'm in my underwear. I'm just gonna say that to you. There you go. Now you guys know why I don't want to stand up and get up. I haven't changed out of my jammies. So, anyways, here my daughter painted this. She's never painted before. Okay, she's never painted before, and then she paints this. Then she paints this. Okay, so look at that. She painted this, and look at how beautiful the colors are and everything. They're turquoise. Even though the painting's for that and we're framing that, that's way too good. Like, how are you going to say you don't know how to paint? She's literally told me I don't know how to paint, and then she comes up with this. And then if you look at my art page, it looks amateur compared to hers. But I'm kidding though, because art is art. Like everybody's art is great. So yeah, there's my daughter's painting. They were working with watercolors and just they used what did explain to me what they did. Alcohol in it. So they used watercolors and then they kind of mixed things up with, of course, with water, but then they put alcohol in it to make like the little splatter effects all over it. Like see the little splotches. You kind of can't because of the light. Let me turn that off. See the little splotches? She created those with alcohol. So watercolors and then water paint, water, and then alcohol. So if anyone's ever interested in making a painting like that, I think it's just beautiful. Um, and then I'm still working on my treehouse painting, but I haven't accomplished that. And you know what? I just thought of that. That's something that I can do today while I'm not doing anything at all, really, because of this ice storm. I can paint. I can draw out the treehouse that I have not had time to draw out. Um, and then FYI for people that were tuning in last night, we went to Walmart and to meet up with this person so my husband could test drive the car that he wanted to try to have, and he ended up not liking it because the guy hooked up the what is it? The code machine? I don't know what it's called.
The computer diagnostic.
A computer diagnostic. So my husband hooked up a computer diagnostic to the car, and I guess there was 7 things that came up. I don't know what the 7 things were. Can you tell me some of them?
Well, the manifold was stuck open, and there's some like electrical.
So electrical, manifold, different things like that were not good with the car. So we ended up saying a no to that car, which sucked because I agree with my husband. That car was actually really cool. And I said yes to it. I agreed with it. And I mean, it's his car to pick out, but I mean, also at the same time, it's a family car. So we kind of, and we're married. So we have to kind of talk about that and agree upon it. So that sucked because it was a nice one. But today, like I said, he can't go because this stupid ice storm. So I guess there's like an inch of ice on the road, is what they're saying on our forecast here in Iowa. So the roads probably won't be thawed out for a long time, probably a whole night, don't you think, honey? It would take a whole night, and it's still raining out.
It's sleeting, whatever.
Sleeting, raining, snowing, all of it, whatever. The only thing that's not happening is hail. So, and that's a good thing because we get it so big here it can be like golf ball size and break your windshield. um And then, so after we ended up leaving test driving that car last night, we came here at home and, oh no, we went grocery shopping. Now get this. We just think the night's going to be just calm like it always is. We go grocery shopping after that, after we test drive the car. We pull up to the store and there's a man or a woman, don't know if it was a man or a woman. There's tons of fire trucks, tons of, police, tons of ambulance lights and everything going, and we're like rubbernecking, we're like, what's going on? Not on purpose, just like comes natural. And there was a person, don't know if it's male or female, doesn't really matter, it was a person on the ground, and they were laying with like a sheet up to their neck. And the reason why I say to their neck is because I couldn't see their head. So I couldn't see if the sheet was extending over their head because I couldn't see their head. So I don't know if that person made it or not, but we've been saying prayers for them and stuff like that because obviously if they didn't make it, their friends and family and stuff like that. And so we usually on social media we'll like see if there's a post that they made or like it'll be on news, but it wasn't on the news, so either they don't know what happened or B, the family and friends don't want people to know. So that was very unfortunate and scary, and we don't know exactly what happened, but we saw that last night. And then when they took off, they didn't have their siren lights on, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that the person didn't make it, because I mean, yeah, like you wouldn't be rushing anywhere to go somewhere if someone didn't make it. So I don't know, or if it means that they got the situation under control and they're gonna take them to the hospital like regular like a rush. I don't know. Um, so that happened, and then we left the store and came home, and then we just kind of chilled the rest of the night and watched movies. We didn't really do much, but I streamed last night for like 2 hours, almost 3 hours. So I probably won't be streaming like that long tonight, but I was thinking about like doing my hair and makeup and talking to you guys like I always do, but I don't see any point in that when I'm not going anywhere. So I just threw on my glasses and stuff and I'm just hanging out. Um, we're probably gonna watch some movies later on too. Don't know which movies those are. But and also usually I have bad news. It's not like terrible news, but usually I do unboxing videos with like Ipsy or Live Glam. Unfortunately, this is going to be the second Live Glam that I'm not going to be Live Glam bag. I'm not going to be able to get to open up and show you guys. So I won't be doing any unboxing things anytime soon, except for probably after Christmas when we obviously get things. So, but for those of you that tuned in, my husband's putting together the MTV Moon Award, and then there's my son and him putting it together. I think they're getting the bass part of it right now.
I don't know what it is, but
Well, it looks like it because it's black.
yeah,
It's black, and the moon guy's white, so it's the bass. Yeah, because there's the white, and there's the kind of tan part for his face. It looks like that thing is huge, though.
Yeah, it's 510 pieces. That's pretty good.
510 piece thing.
Dada, we built all of these.
So
Yeah, we gotta build them all.
Yeah, we did it.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Good
got it.
job.
Now, Grandma gotta be happy.
okay,
Gonna be
so
happy.
anyways,
Yeah.
if you guys are tuning in, I think I'm gonna use this new deck for the first time, and I'll pull a card for whoever's watching right now. People are coming in and out, so for the one person that's here right now, you get a card. So let's see what card you get or what's in store for you. Oop, I got one that flew out, so I'll keep that one out, and I got another one. Okay. Accession symptoms. This is your first card. And then I'll read to you what they mean. The second one is stop doing, start being. So you got those two cards. I'm gonna read it to you now. Okay, hold on. $80. $80. Okay. In a world that is so fast paced, it can all be too easy to get caught up in a chaotic life of doing. There may be feelings of left behind when you are not keeping up with your self imposed expectations. Loved one, if you have drawn this card or if someone's pulled it for you, it's time to stop doing and start being. Take a deep breath out and ask yourself, Are you who you are because of what you do, or does what you do reflect who you are? Having an abundant, joy filled life stems from the first being. This naturally moves you in the direction of doing. From doing, you then go to having. For an example, if you're doing so much to generate wealth, but it constantly feels like an uphill struggle at a deeper level, you are close to prosperity. When you open yourself up to pure beingness, you are clear about being with abundance. This deeper knowing of being one with abundance flows effortlessly, sorry guys, in the direction of prosperity. Stay conscious of your doing and always see if what you are doing is first coming from a place of being. So, an exercise you can do is take some time out to sit in the presence of just being. And then the affirmation of this card is divinely guided. This is what you want to say to yourself: I am a magnificent being of light, creating a life of choice. And then, so this would be your like crown chakra is what you'd be working on. So that's this card right here. And then the assessing symptoms would be this right here. 78. 78, give me a moment. Okay, if you have picked this card, or if someone's picked it for you, on the optimal timeline of a session, be patient, gentle, and with your body during this time. As light particles flow through the solar waves and hit the destinies within the body, discomfort may be felt. The denser energy within may have difficulty interacting with the light, and this may be felt physically, mentally, and emotionally. Loved one, as challenging and confusing as this period may be, the universe is actually supporting you to shift all that does not serve you. This dense energy is made up of rooted fears and limitations that keep you anchored in a world that no longer serves your growing light. The light flowing in its transformation is that is dense and bringing to the surface of any energy that needs to be transmuted. You're literally going through an energetic upgrade and being prepared for more expanded state of being. Support your body as it moves through these changes. Slow down and connect with nature. Rest, drink more water, eat fresh foods, and your vibration is being raised. You are on the path of ascension. Be patient, be gentle with your body during this time. And the exercise you would do with this card is like slow down, eat light filled food like probably a salad, and ground your energy to Mother Earth. Get sun each day and keep electromagnet that we're actually doing today, keep away from it. And the affirmation you want to say to yourself would be, I lovingly and compassionately choose to support my body through this time of change. And then the chakras that this card works on is like all of them from root to crown. And so those are the two cards that I pulled for the person that was watching. Um, like I said, people always come and go in the lives, so you never know when somebody else is going to pop in or whatnot. Okay, so let's see here. Bradley Sharp. Hey, what's up? How are you? Did you get any news on the car situation? Because I was telling people earlier that my husband ended up test driving the car and he ended up not being able to get the car because he hooked it up to a diagnosis thing and too many things came up, like 7 things came up. So he didn't get it, and there's an ice storm now, so we're not able to go out and really do anything. So we're just chilling, and he got me these affirmation cards. Well, they're kind of affirmation cards, but they work with like charcos and stuff like that. And because he knows that like I am a Christian, but I have a spiritual side, and so he bought me those, and that was really nice. So yes. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix the message filters. Hey, second person that joined in. The most we've had today so far is like 5 because everybody's out doing things today. It's Saturday and we all don't live in the same area. So it's an in and out situation. But um, here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, we have slick roads, an inch of ice. So there's no way in fuck we're going to be able to drive anywhere and do anything. But yeah. So how was your day? What's going on with you? I don't know what community moderation means, but and I don't know what blocked words mean either, but that's so yeah, here's this little music award dude. White Runt says, "Hey,
You found it?
hey,
Waffle?
hi, right, White Runts. How are you?" I'm gonna pull a card for you since you came on too. I pulled a card for somebody else earlier, but they left because they were probably like, "Witch, I don't want a card. I don't want a card from the Switch." Okay. Mind Garden. Mind Garden. And if you stay tuned for a second, I will read to you what this card means. Do I do tarot art? No, I don't. I don't do tarot cards. I do affirmation card, oracle cards, stuff like that. And I also do like I can tell you some certain things that I pick up from you. Which with you, I'm getting like a male energy around you. White Runts, I'm getting something that has to do with like either an uncle or a grandfather type of spirit. And they say hi to you and your family and are definitely around for the holidays. That's what I'm getting. And this person, um, it, they seem to have had an authority position. So this could have been a management position. This could be also like a cop or soldier or some kind of uniform, higher authority position is what I'm getting. So, okay, but let me read you your card. So, Mind Gardens. Mind Garden, page 40. Your mind is your garden, and seeds planted that there are your thoughts. Seeds that are watered, and thoughts that constantly play in your mind. These thoughts eventually come into fruitation. It can be easily fall unconscious to inner dialogue and thought patterns. Loved ones and your soul is advancing, and your vibration is being raised. To help with this evolutionary journey, stay conscious of your thoughts. Cultivate only seeds in your mind garden and that you truly wish to grow. Now is the time to tend to the garden of your mind. Water the seeds with love and complete faith and trust. And the exercise to do with this card is to take time throughout the day to observe your thoughts and inner dialogue and ask yourself, are your thoughts aligned with your highest resonance? Resonance. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that. And the affirmation to this card is to say to yourself, I am nurturing the inner garden of my mind and unconditional love and passion. And this card works with like your head, like your crown chakra. Sorry, I was looking at where I put the cards. Okay. So usually when you're working with like the head, the crown chakra and stuff like that, that means that you need to be more in tune with being more open-minded and more receptive of signs and things that are being thrown your way that normally people just turn the other cheek to because they don't normally believe in this kind of stuff. And that's okay and that's fine. There's no bashing here. But that's what that means. And it means to kind of exercise that part of your brain if you ever do want to um, get into any of that, like spirituality. But if you don't, you just disregard the message you just got and just move on with your life. But I hope that the male spirit resonated with you and that you were able to know who that was trying to reach out to you. And I get a letter E affiliated with that person, by the way. That's the initial that got thrown up in my face. Well, not my face, my mind. Anyhow, I'm starting to lose glucose. So it's that time of the day for me to eat. I have lavender too, by the way. I got that from Clacks Creek, I think is how you say the top one. And it smells so good. White Runts, thank you. You're very welcome. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I hope that a little bit of that resonated with you, and I hope that, like I said, the message came through and that you know who I'm talking about. And Merry Early Christmas, by the way. And I was gonna say too, if you're curious, sorry, I'm not trying to bash tarot cards. It's just I don't do shadow work, and I don't do black magic, and I'm definitely not a witch. I used to do witchcraft. I used to do Wiccan. I used to actually be a witch. I'm not proud of that. But I'm not bashing people who are that and who do that either, though. So yeah. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, this was actually a Christmas present for my husband. I have lots of decks actually. Hold on one second. I want to bend back here so you guys don't see anything you're not supposed to, but okay. I'll show you guys what I have. I have the message from the fairies. I have the Moonology deck. This is probably the most popular. A lot of people have this deck, but it's still good. I have Oracle of Roses. This is like my ultimate favorite. And I have a Karma deck. And then I also have a Mindful Messages deck, a Spiritual Animal deck, and many more. But they're all the way in my bedroom, and I don't, like I said, I'm in my pajamas, I'm just going to say that, and I don't want to get up in front of the camera and do that. You're a good girl. Well, thank you. Okay, let me get I'm going to actually do this shit in front of you guys. If you guys don't like blood, don't watch. I'm not going to show the blood, but I have to test my blood sugar because it gets low. And I think every time I do a YouTube live or a video, it does get low because I kind of get nervous in front of everybody. And that kind of makes your sugar, if you have blood sugar issues, like you're diabetic or hypoglycemic like me, it brings it down. So stress can bring it down. Being nervous can bring your blood sugar down, all that. So I have a cheap ass Relion meter, and when you stick the strip in, it looks like this. And then when it does that, it means that you have to poke your fingers. So here's the poker. I hate doing this. But this is reality, and this is what's on my YouTube channel is reality, how my life works and everything is. So okay, hold on a second. So I'm going to poke my finger and see how that doesn't even hurt me because my fingers are calloused. I got to get the blood to go. There it is. I'm not really going to show it. And then I put my blood on the testing strip, and if it's anything below 90, I need to eat. So it's 141. It's showing that it's good. So I don't know why I feel like that. Did I... Oh, I drank that did you put creamer in that coffee, Nay? Did you put creamer?
Yeah.
Did you put a decent amount?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what made it go up higher. That's okay then. That's good. I don't need a lower blood sugar anyways. Let's see. But I do need to, however, eat. something soon because I haven't had anything to eat yet today, and it's 5:30 in the afternoon, at least here where we live. That's what time it is. Some people that live across seas in different countries and stuff like that, it's like their nighttime right now. Like my mom, she's probably still sleeping. She's in Hawaii right now. She's not really happy with her trip because she got this deal for a cruise to go to Hawaii, and then she went there and she said, "Don't ever take a Hawaii cruise that's like advertised and that you get a deal on because it doesn't really show you actually the islands like they say they do. Like it shows you like you get to get off the ship for like 3 hours, I guess. So you have to rush around to do everything, and then you have to get back on." And I've never been on a cruise ship before, but she showed me and my husband last night the cabin, and she showed us like her cabins on the back of the ship. So she went on her porch in the back and showed us the ocean, and I was like, no, I'm not like. I do want to go on a cruise maybe one time in my life, but other than that, not not after the one time, because I just like being claustrophobic and knowing that everything around you is just like the ocean and there's no land gives me like pure anxiety to think about that. But so yeah, I don't know. Hello to the new person that just joined in. We are just chilling today, not doing much. Gum.
Oh.
You step on a Lego.
Monkey. Dad. Wait. Dad, this.
I'm changing my settings, so bear with me. And then I want to send out, healing energy, positive energy, and then number one, most of all, prayers for my friends out there that are sick, my YouTube friends. There's a few people that are sick right now, and I'm sure all over the world people are sick. There's pneumonia going around, walking pneumonia, some weird neo virus, and just weird shit going around. And one of my YouTube subscribers yesterday said she was sick with the flu. So there's like a lot of sicknesses and stuff going around like that. I'm not sick right now. I have a little bit of stuff going on with my left ear, but my son, unfortunately, he's still sick. If he's sick in a couple more days, I'm going to have to take him to the doctor. But other than that, the rest of us here are doing good. And it's going to be a full moon for those of you who didn't know. It's going to be a full moon tomorrow. And then I might dye my hair because I think the last time I dyed it was was it a month ago?
Yeah.
The last time I dyed it was like a month ago, and like if you guys didn't notice this, here, I'll turn on the light. You can kind of see the blonde and yellow kind of coming through, and it just looks not good. So I'm gonna probably dye it again. When I take off my glasses, I can see you guys. Maybe these things need to be wiped. Actually, I think I need to get a new prescription because I haven't went to the eye doctor for 3 years, and I should actually go see him because my ass is blind. Maybe I can show you guys like I did in that short video that I made. So see that? Like I'm blind, and especially my left eye though. This one's like kind of normal, but this one's thicker than this lens, so this left lens is thicker. But I heard when you have like diabetes or any diabetic situations, I heard that they actually can it can cause you to get bad vision or lose your vision. And I also heard that it can, when you have wounds, it can be like take a longer time for them to heal. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna do my nails now. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second.
I was, I was, I was.
This is my little Oasis. His name's Oasis.
Cause I built Legos and Dada did
This
for
is
me.
this is what he's talking about. They're building this together.
Yeah, that's why I built that.
Okay, there he goes. He wanted to stop in and say hi, so there you go. Okay. So I have purple, turquoise, green, which I'm gonna X this out because I'm not gonna do green right now. Gray, peach, red, a teal, sparkles, hot pink, kind of I don't know what to call this. It is a purple, but it's like lavender, kind of lilac. Kind of a black blue. Well, a black purple. And then a baby blue. And then black. And a hunter green. I don't know what to paint my nails right now. Maybe I'll just go with like, let's see. I think I'm gonna do this green. I had a light green last time. I think I'm gonna do this green. Hopefully this green is good. And I don't have to do like 50,000 coats. Ooh, it does coat on good. Some of my nail polishes that I've had for like 3 years. White Runs, do you go live every day? No, I go live just on the weekends. And on the weekends, I don't even go live every day. But this weekend, I probably am just because of the ice storm that we're having here in Iowa. But I do post a lot of shorts. And if you're into spirituality, some people aren't, and that's fine. No judgment here. Not on my YouTube channel. I do post a lot of messages on shorts too, like affirmations and angel messages and stuff like that, numerology and all that. They said nice astronaut. I don't know if you remember White Runs, but on on MTV on music television a long time ago. Not a real long time ago, but I guess in the 90s, they used to give out music awards, and that's what they looked like. They looked like they had an astronaut holding up an MTV flag.
We need to play this. We need to play this. Yep. We need to play this and fold some this. And we need to put these like here.
Here's how it looks so far, coat number 1.
This,
I have to do a second coat. I didn't think I was going to have to, but I do.
and that is so blue. First, let me show you this.
I was going to tell you this earlier, honey, but that meter, I think, needs to be
You can open this Stefan.
acclimated,
Like that.
or whatever the word is for it to be
Calibrated.
calibrated. Sorry, guys, I was thinking of the wrong word. Calibrated, because I don't think that's right. My sugar feels low, and it was saying that my sugar's 140 something, and I haven't ate anything today. I think we need to buy a new meter.
You just bought that one. Didn't we?
Well, yeah, but they need to be cleaned out sometimes, and finding the solution to clean them out is very hard to do. That's how they make money. We bought that one like a year ago,
You need these.
Oh, yeah.
so I think it's time. So with glucose meters, you guys, if you're diabetic or even if you're not, here's fun facts. After having the meter for so long, you have to calibrate them, which means they need to be cleaned out, and they have this fake blood solution that you drip in the testing strip, and it cleans out the whole machine. Because I think that sugar was probably wrong. I did have creamer, but that's kind of odd. I haven't drank that for quite a while, for a few hours. Okay, so here's how they look. It looks cute, but I need to let this dry for like 10 minutes and do the rest of them. See, pretty, emerald, kind of like Wizard of Oz, my favorite movie. Hello, hello to the new person. I'm just doing my fingernails, and I was also pulling cards earlier.
Yep. I know. That's all I'm working on now. This one right here.
Careful bumping the stool, okay?
That's why.
Okay, there we go. That one's done. And when these dry, if you guys come back, I will pull a card for you since the full moon's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? This one? I like this one. Try this one. Here. Oh. This is the other one.
Okay, all done. What's up, cutie? I like your nose ring. Oh, thank you. I've had this for probably like 2 years now, probably 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. But I had a smaller one in, but I had to take that out because I needed to air out like this part of my nose. Not I clean it, but still it felt like it needed to air out, so I changed it back to the old school horseshoe. I'm just painting my nails right now though, and I was gonna pull a card for whoever came on next when these dry, because right now they're still kind of tacky. How are you today? Let me see. Ganja 685. I think that's how I say your name. I don't know.
Don't put me down there.
Okay.
It could be Gun J685. I don't know how to say it. But here, let me show you this.
No.
So my husband's putting together a huge Lego set. I hold up the bottom base part so far, honey. He put together that, and this is what he's putting together for the ones that just
award.
joined in. Yeah, MTV award one, so it's big. And we're also playing Zelda. But we can't have the sound on that one because, yeah, YouTube kicks you off when you have the sounds of other things on there for copyright purposes. We learned that the hard way by having sound on and then my video demolished.
Here. Let's talk to you. It's not there.
Okay. Yes, that one's for the Switch. Right? Is that game for the Switch?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's for the Switch. What's this one called again?
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
The Legend of Zelda. Say the last part slower.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears? Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry, like I said, I play old school games, not the new age ones. I do play the Nintendo Switch, but I play
Vacuum.
Mario.
I play Mario. I play Mario Golf. I play. What's the one we were all playing together where you play to get ahead of each other like a card game kind of?
Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party. I play that too. Down to 685. Where are you at? I'm in Iowa. And you say love from Australia. Oh, that's so wonderful. That's lovely. I have another Australian friend actually. I don't remember shit. I don't remember what part of Australia they said they're from. Do you?
I don't remember.
It's not Sydney, Australia. It's somewhere else. He lives kind of in the country part of Australia. But his name's Jordy, and he plays the guitar really great, and he's really cool. You should check out his YouTube channel. And it's called Jordy Makes Music. And me and him actually did a live together at one point, maybe a week ago. But nice to meet you.
It's not clean.
Okay.
Am I cleaning it?
So I will pull a card for you since you're on here.
You don't wanna?
Okay. Reflective mirrors. And I'll let you know what that means. 1 second. Okay. There are opportunities to better know yourself through the many mirrors of self-reflection. Pay attention to the different mirrors
Yeah, I
around
don't wanna
you.
open that one yet.
What do they help you see within yourself? Do you hold judgment or resentment, or perhaps get emotionally charged by the experiences of some of the mirrors around you? What shadows are these mirrors bringing up? Mirrors can reveal the parts within that are in most need of compassion and love. These hidden parts most often stay locked in the deepest recesses of self. Through acceptance and self love, this energy can be transmuted into light. As challenging as some mirrors can be, see each reflective experience as a wonderful opportunity to grow. With greater awareness and clarity, watch your world slowly transforms into heaven on earth. By viewing each mirror with great gratitude, and love, every experience becomes beautiful reflections of light. The exercise that you want to do with this card is to pay attention what triggers you, what energies are being brought to the surface.
No.
Is there a pattern? When did you first feel this emotion trigger? And go back to the moment that sends unconditional love and compassion to the part of you that was hurt. And the affirmation to say to yourself is, I am grateful for the opportunity to grow through the reflective mirrors around you. And the chakras that are shown to help with is the root, the heart, and the crown. So those are the ones that came up with that card to work on. Could be Melbourne. I'm from Sydney.
I thought it was, maybe it was Melbourne.
Yeah, I think he is from Melbourne. But he lives in a house that's like way out in the country. And there was like nothing around his house. Like he showed everybody on his channel like his house, the picture aerial view of his house, and there was like no city around him really. So probably it was. But yeah, my husband knows about Sydney, Australia. I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
I unfortunately no, I'm joking. I live in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, in the U.S. Sometimes it can be unfortunate because I don't like I don't get into politics really, but I don't like the president that we have really per se. Yes, I know I'm gonna get some shit for that. But I'm not a politic person, so I'm not the channel to come to if you want to talk about any of that.
I gotta go about from too,
But we're from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, so if you don't know where that's at, look it up and you'll see it's more of a smaller city in the U.S. State city in the U.S., but it's still okay. There's some good stuff. Bad. I should stop doing that because my friends from Iowa are gonna start getting mad. But no, we have a great football team. We have beautiful places to go to fish and to sit by natures and waterfalls and hiking trails. We have rivers to go boating in, and we have beaches, like small little beaches. They're not like California or anything like that, but they're like small little beaches. There's like a place called Sandy Beach. There's a place called Sandy Beach. There's a place called Palo Beach. Let me think of the other beaches that there are. Honey, what other beaches are there?
Palo.
I said that one. And I said Sandy Beach too. I don't know what other ones there are because we don't really go to the beach here, and when we do, it's just those two beaches really. Do you guys know any? I don't. Okay. So those are the ones. And if you want to take a peek of how it looks too, my live stream I did yesterday, I kind of we went out in the car and I showed everybody kind of like how it looks here. And it gets busy too, like during around this time for Christmas, like people go out and they drive around and they just drive like fools. Honey, did you want to do my toes? But thank you for coming through, and also if you wanted to subscribe, that'd be great too. Cause I get lives, I do lives on weekends, and then I also do YouTube videos once in a while, like the ones that aren't live. But I do a lot of shorts too. So I appreciate you stopping through and saying hi. And that's awesome. I've had a lot of people from different places, from Illinois, from different countries, Indonesia, um, and then now you today, Australia. So that's really cool. And I was gonna say too, me and my friend were joking around too, because in the UK, she was telling me one time she had to go to the loo, and I didn't know what that was, and I'm like, "What's that?" And then she told me that it was the bathroom, and I'm like, "Okay, that's cool. We don't call it that here, though." So it's just neat to hear how different people around the world and different countries speak. I find that um, very interesting. Here, honey, I'm just gonna have you do the same one and
Same
just
color?
paint over. Yeah, paint over. I did mine
Oh my
fingers
back.
green. See, like an emerald.
Oh.
I just
Emerald
did
City
this.
of
Yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
I told him that, like Wizard of Oz. Be careful of bumping this. Stop.
What are you listening to, kid?
So what's everybody
Yeah.
doing this weekend? There's people coming and going. Sometimes
Oh.
I'll have 2 people. Sometimes I'll have 1, like just now. Sometimes it'll be more. If there wasn't an ice storm, this is what we were planning to do. We were planning to go shopping. We were planning to get gingerbread house stuff and make gingerbread houses, and we were going to go to like a light display, but that's not happening because of the storm. So we're being boring today. White Runts. I'm 26 years old. How old are you? How old do you think I am? Let's see. Let's see if you guys can take a wild guess.
So I did build another vehicle. It's called TV.
MTV.
Let's see. Just take a wild guess. I won't be offended because I already know what I think about myself. I actually say it in my other videos, but let's see if you can guess.
Why is Mama pausing?
White Runts. It's sorry, I didn't see this till now. It's 3:46 here in Cali. Let me see. It's 6:01. What part of Cali are you from? I've had a few people from Cali stop through my YouTube channel, but they didn't exactly say where they're from. My brother's from Cali too, and he's from Torrance, California. Woo!
Oh.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
What happened?
Ooh, and I just, by doing that, because I got scared, I stuck my foot underneath. Just go over really
You
quick.
did?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Just do a light coat over all of it.
What's Mammy?
Yeah, it dropped and then my foot went back. Because I didn't want them to see this. Okay. They said, how old are
That's
you?
good.
I said, guess, and they said same age. Oh my gosh, you think I'm 26? Oh, that is a very, 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 very good compliment. No, I'm not 26 though. Are you ready for the reveal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 39. I'm 39 years old.
Yeah!
I wish I was 26 years old. I wish. When I was 26, I had 2 children. I was married, and I had my own apartment with my husband. We were looking for a house to buy, but unfortunately, he had an alcohol problem and things didn't work out, and I had to leave. But till this day, we're still best friends. We have a daughter together. She is going to be 16. And I have 4 children. That's my family up there. So I was surprised when you saw the pictures back there. Maybe you didn't notice them, but I was surprised. But thank you. I'm from Panamana, California. Do you know where that's at, honey? I've heard of it. Maybe I'm not
Yeah.
saying it right.
Panama?
Huh?
Right? Let me see. Pomona? I've never
Oh.
heard of that.
I have never heard of that place either, but of course, we've heard of California and we've been there. We've been to, we went to Long Beach. We went to the pier, and kind of, was it in Torrance, the pier? Or a little bit of
I don't
ways.
know.
There's
I
a
don't
pier
remember.
that we went to, and it was kind of by Torrance, not really far, but I don't remember what it's called because, to be honest with you, I was taking prescription Xanax and I was drinking so I could actually function because going to a place like California from being in a place like Iowa is very, very different. And we were driving on the 40, is it 40,
405.
405. I always want to say 405, 409.
Because of the window cleaner.
But we were driving on the 405, and I was freaking out. I was having a panic attack. My husband was like driving, and I was so scared when we were on that highway. I'm like, we need to get off this right now. And he was laughing at me, and my brother was laughing at me too because he was asking like where we were at. And I told him we're in California, but we're not quite in Torrance yet. And he's like, what road? And I'm like, we're on the highway, the 405. And he's like, oh my God. He goes, well, good thing it's a really good time for the highway because it's kind of a slower time for you to be on the highway. And I'm like, thank God. But at the same time, not thank God because it was still busy. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take that. I feel like I look 80 and I feel like I'm 80. Literally. Or
Don't look 80.
literally. I literally feel. Traffic is bad here. Yeah. When my brother, we left our car at the hotel and he's like, take everything out of your car if you don't want anything stolen, which we did get something stolen, but it wasn't something we brought. It's something that we bought there because we went to the Sawdust Festival. If you've heard about it there in California, we went to the Sawdust Festival and we bought, my brother-in-law bought me these beautiful, beautiful potteries that were like 300 and something dollars, and they weren't even that big. They were only that tall, but they were beautiful by an artist and a local artist there. And lo and behold, we were in our hotel, woke up the next day, and they were vanished. So either one of the maids took them, or we had them in my car and somebody took them. So yeah. But yeah, not all California is like that, but yeah, we had that happen. But the traffic is crazy, and we saw like a man that was on drugs trying to walk out into the interstate, and a cop was there with his vehicle pulled over, going like this to the man, trying to push him back, get him away from the highway. And there's a lady by where the stars are, kind of by Griffith Park, and we were on our way up to Griffith Park. I can't say that without stumbling my words. And she was laying down on the ground with no shoes on, and her feet were black, from walking around and being homeless. And I just felt so bad. It's so big there in California. those are like some of the sad things I saw there, but there was so much beauty in it too. Like the palm trees are beautiful. The skyscrapers that you guys have there. The recording studio that we drove by, and we went to this venue place where you go and eat and have drinks, and I had my fruit lavender lemonade drink there, and it was so delicious. Um, you guys have a lot of people who are very vers- versatile, and like there's a lot of diversity there, and just a lot of people who are unique and different there, whereas here in Iowa there's not that much uniqueness. A lot of the people, it's kind of the same look everywhere you go. Somebody's wearing a flannel shirt. Like I'm not. It's kind of like that. The style here is like, I think 5 or 10 years. We're 5 or 10 years behind you guys. But I kind of get tips and tricks a little bit because my brother lives in California. But today I don't look like it because I'm in my pajamas. I'm like not awake. So though, another person. So I'm gonna give you a card. I'm gonna give you one of these. I've been seeing this number a lot, 22 and 222. This one's intentions. So let me read what intentions means for you. Okay. Intention is so much more than having a strong will and focused determination. Intention is powerful, universal force that holds infinite potential energy. This power is accessible to you. Now is the time to plant seeds of intention towards your desired dream or vision. Use this power of intention to naturally harness the magic that surrounds you. The omnipresent force will guide and carry you in the direction of your dreams, and the dreams are aligned with your higher self. There are no limitations. This next chapter will be filled with miraculous experiences that transcend any limitations that may hold you. When you harness this powerful force from a place of truth and authenticity, you are always supported. Be specific when tapping into the power of intention to bring with your wishes and envision your desired outcome with gratitude. Celebrate this power and embrace guiding forces in all aspects of your life. And the exercise to do with this card is to think about your goals and write them down. And next to each goal, write down your intentions for them. For an example, a goal could be financial freedom, and the intention could be so that you may spend more time with friends and family. And the affirmation of this card would be the seeds of your that you say to yourself would be the seeds of my creative thoughts that naturally blossom through the nourish of love. Oh my God. Sorry. Nutritions of love. Nutrients. That's the third time I'm going to pronounce it and I got it right. If you guys didn't know, the reason why I stumble over my words and I don't say things right sometimes is I actually have a stuttering problem, and I also don't have a thyroid due to cancer, previous cancer, and sometimes I get brain fog, which, honey, can you get him to stop doing that? Sometimes I get brain fog. In the last 2 weeks, I've had brain fog madly, so bad. Okay, so I'll read the last part again because I stumbled. Watch me stumble again. The seeds of my creative thoughts naturally blossom through the nutrients of love. That's what you say to yourself with that. And the chakras that helps with is the solar plexus, the heart chakra, and the crown. No, the third eye. Excuse me, the third eye chakra, which is on the picture of my profile picture on YouTube. So that's what you got.
sis. Put that down.
Did he put it down right away?
Yeah, he tripped.
My nails are still tacky. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I've lived for almost 2 hours again just now, so I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get something to eat and drink. My lips are chapped, as you can see. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will be on with another. I'll be on with another life topic.